Okay, so just got out of Avengers Infinity War, and this is just going to be a quick reaction. Just want to kind of get everything out there, and later on, after I've had time to process everything and maybe even seen the video another time, I will put up a second video and talk more about details. So this will not have spoilers. That video probably will. It will be up either tonight or tomorrow at some point before lunch, probably. As far as the movie goes, it's amazing. Marvel has knocked yet another massive one out of the park, and I can't wait to see where this story continues. Not only did they tie in just about every story arc that they've had for the past 10 years, but they also managed to set up beautifully the continuation of their universe. Just as we thought all the threats were faced and we knew it was coming, they turned it around and gave us something we weren't expecting. So I won't go into too many details here. You do need to stay all the way through. Surprisingly, after 10 years of Marvel movies, there were still people leaving the theater before the credits were over. There is not a mid-credit stinger, which I think might have thrown people off. But there is a end credit stinger, and you're going to want to see it. It's good. It sets up some really good stuff. As far as where they go from here for the next movie, it should be interesting. And if they do it right, it will be very satisfying. If they don't do it right, it will probably still be good to watch. And go into the movie with an open mind as towards consequences of everything. Consequences of heroes' actions, consequences of villains' actions. Just bear in mind that there are consequences to every action. And there are consequences to every choice. That is a big part of this movie, is that your choices have consequences. Your actions have consequences. That being said, I think that's all I'm going to say now. Great movie. Great job by the Russo brothers. Great job by all the cast. Probably one of the better villains out of any Marvel movie. And definitely the better of the big CG villains that we've gotten recently, where it's obviously not a real person, but you feel Thanos' presence. Even when he's not on screen, you know he's either coming or he's just left, and he is he is at the center of a maelstrom in this movie. And he did a brilliant job. Josh Brolin did an amazing job as Thanos. I cannot wait to see him again as that character. Obviously, Robert Downey Jr. and all three Chris's and Benedict Cumberbatch and all of the characters, all of the actors did an amazing job and an amazing service to their character. This cast, this big, it shouldn't work. It shouldn't work. There should be a weak point in this movie. We've seen weak points in Avengers movies before, and it might just be the giddiness of having just seen it. I don't think there was a weak point. There were a couple of smaller parts that could have been bigger. There were some things that were played up that I think will come into more detail in the next movie rather than this one. But overall, I'm going to give it a 99. That's out of a whatever. I don't really rate movies. But again, go see the movie. Just go see it if you haven't. And more to come. I will be putting out a much bigger movie or video, hopefully, later today. So for now, this is Redman signing off. I'll see you on the click side.